Welcome to On the Sideline podcast.
What?
I don't care. I honestly don't. All right, welcome to the podcast.
No.
Today we're talking about the recent off-season moves. Sorry
Yes,
for the little
sir.
mess up in the intro, but let's get right into it. All right. First off, the first move that happened was what the heck was Debo to the Commanders.
Yo, what is that picture, bro?
Hey,
Oh,
hey, show us that, bro. That's the
oh.
goat right there. The best team in the league.
Traded traded for a fifth round pick, I low key think is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's not good, but he ain't that bad, bro. Like he at least a second round.
Why'd they make him look so fat in the picture?
I mean, he's
Okay,
pretty
bro.
chunky.
Um, trade for a fifth round pick is buy buy okay,
Outrageous.
outrageous. That's what you said. Like,
Outrageous.
obviously,
Crazy.
he's getting older. He's not his 2021 self anymore. He's not his prime, but it's still a fifth round pick for Debo. That's not bad. Like, why, bro?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so what
The
are
Bears
your
should have got him.
yeah? What are your opinions on the trade?
I think it was a good trade for the Commanders. I think that the amount of potential that Jaden Daniels has going into his second year, I think it's real. And I mean, we just saw how phenomenal rookie season he just had.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just only
it's phenomenal.
higher.
Before we get further on, they don't know what teams we like. So, what's your favorite team?
My team right here. Hold on, let me get it.
I don't have it on me first. Oh, I guess I can.
Miami Dolphins.
I don't know if I can really tell.
Miami Dolphins.
Can you see?
Yep.
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys is the team.
Rep that on top of that today.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's. I mean, obviously, division rival for me, Cowboys, Commanders. This is really good for JD5. They get another weapon. So they have Noah Brown, Terry McLaurin, Debo. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's crazy. They have Zach Ertz. Don't forget about
Yeah,
Zach Ertz.
I do see the wash memes though of like how the Commanders just get a bunch of old players. Yeah,
I mean,
but
they got Bobby West.
yeah,
And they're re-signing him. We'll get to
yeah,
that later, but all right,
yeah.
next one.
You want to go to the next one?
Yeah.
Next, this was a surpriser. Darius Slay
I
gets
was
released. What'd you say?
I was at lunch when this happened.
In lunch when this happened. It was crazy. I don't know. I think I was just in class. I was in world geography class. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I was at
crazy.
lunch.
It's crazy
It's crazy
because
stuff.
he's like I don't even know if you can say he's the best corner on that team because you got Quinion Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. I mean, you could probably
He's the
still say he's
he's
the
the
best.
best corner on
Yeah,
that team. Man.
but he is aging. He
Be
did have a
honest.
little bit
He
of a
is
declining season, but he's still a top 10 corner in the league.
he is aging, like you said. He is a little bit washed. I mean,
Yeah,
he did perform this season, but they probably just did it for cap space, and they're probably just focusing on the
like
future.
right because I did.
And yes, bro,
All right. Uh,
on the future. And yeah, that's it. That's all my opinions on that.
where do you think? All right, predictions. Where do you think he goes? I think I know where he
I
goes.
think I think he goes. I mean, obviously to a corner needy team, a veteran corner needy team,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I mean,
I personally
I
think
don't know.
he's gonna reunite with the Lions. I think he'll go back to Detroit. They do need a corner.
Really,
They have Terrion
I can
Arnold,
see
but
that.
they need a vet on that defense. That's another good guy the Lions can get. So I think he reunites and goes back to the Lions. That's right.
You know what I think?
Where? What?
I think since the Jags are releasing so many people, as we'll see later on, I think he might go to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
He might. I mean, there. I think the Jags defense is underrated. It's just their offense that we'll talk about later. But
They don't really have corners, do they?
they have like
No.
linebackers, but they don't really have any corners. So that would be good.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Next, we got the Dallas Cowboys. My Cowboys. I'm not wearing any gear right now, but All right, let me talk about this because I know you don't like them. Let's see. Okay, and he's going back. CD and Dak cut money off their contract. If y'all didn't know, they cut
Woo.
contract. CD cut 20 million, and Dak cut 36 million to save 56 million dollars for cap space. Is Jerry Buns needs to get? I'm not gonna say it. He just needs to, like funeral. You know,
Okay, that's
Dak
crazy, bro.
is he gonna do anything? Probably not, because it's Jerry Jones. But hopefully we get.
Yeah.
We're trying to. Um, I won't spoil it, but we'll talk. I'll talk about Micah Parsons later about something. But I'm glad Dak and CD have done this for the team, so that's good.
I mean, them doing this really just shows that they're team players. They want what's better
Yeah,
for the team, not just what's better for them money wise.
yeah,
And it just shows that that's what it takes to be a good team. I mean,
yeah.
in no way are the Cowboys a good team right now, but hopefully, later down the road.
Yeah. I didn't. We didn't mention it in the slides, but Zach Martin did retire, so that's a
Mm-hmm.
big loss for the Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys are kind of going downhill. But you want to go next? Next slide.
Yeah. Who next?
Crap. All right. T. Higgins again franchise tags with the Bengals again. Whew.
Yep, T. Higgins has been franchise tagged by the Bagels. He posted
Back
on
to
his
back
Twitter or
years.
something like that.
Yeah, back to
But
back years getting
yeah,
franchise tags.
I
I mean,
mean that just shows that he's a valuable player. He is. I mean, he's needed in this franchise. The best wide receiver two in the league, I'd say.
yeah.
But
But the thing is like
yeah,
they're not like it's just weird, that they keep franchise like they can't give him a big contract because they have to pay Jamar still and they have to do a bunch of stuff. So yeah,
it's
um,
crazy, man.
yeah. So that I mean, 26 million is a lot for one
Million
year.
20 for a franchise tag. Yeah, that's definitely a
That's kind
lot.
of
But
insane. But T Higgins
we'll
franchise
see
tag.
what happens with him later down the line.
Yeah.
But
Um,
yeah,
that's all my opinion about that. You got any more or no? You
me
good?
too. I'm good.
Next, Cowboys again. Re-signing our D tackle. I'm not gonna say his full name. I do not know how to. Osa, number 97. Re-signed for 4 years, 80 million, 20 million a year. I say it's pretty good. Maybe paid him a lot, but I mean, it's cool. We got a D tackle.
I
Need
mean,
re-signed him.
he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. I know a lot about him, and I mean not a lot about him. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, but I know plays wise, defensive wise, he's a good D tackle to have on your team. But $80 million, bro.
That's
Woo,
a little much. A little much. Yeah.
that is a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
But it's
so
alright. He getting paid for doing what he loves, and
yeah, that is true. All right, next. All right, we got this was a big one.
woo.
Adams gets released by the New York Jets. How do you feel?
I think
You are the Dolphins
that this is one of the dumbest decisions. I think this is one of the dumbest decisions they could have done. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like release Aaron Rodgers, release some of those defensive guys you don't need. Release Sauce Gardner. Honestly, Sauce
fan.
Gardner
That's
is
crazy. No,
is
it's
nah.
one
He's
year,
washed. He's
bro. It's
bad, bro.
1 year, bro.
Nah, he's bad. He's bad.
That's got to
I'm
be a hot
sorry. He's
take.
bad.
Release Sauce. Wow.
I think Sauce Gardner is a bottom five corner in the entire league. He's bad this year.
He's
This
rage
year,
baiting. He's
yes.
rage baiting, chat. He's rage.
Nah, he's bad. But I mean, salary cap wise, it is what it is. Like with the other ones.
Do you
But
think?
I just who do you think? Who do you think's getting Devontae?
So a lot of people are saying he'll follow Aaron Rodgers because they're buddies. They'll follow each other. But if I was Devontae, I'm going to the Ravens. You know, they
Oh,
need like you have Rashad Bateman,
you're
cool. You have Zay
right.
Flowers. But if you can add Devontae Adams to that team, imagine Lamar, Derrick Henry, Devontae on that offense. Oh my,
Ooh,
that would look amazing. If I was
that'd be
Devontae, I would do
overpowered,
that.
bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, but will he do that? Will he not follow Aaron Rodgers? I don't know. You know? So that would be my opinion on
I
where
mean,
Adams would go.
he'll always he'll always
What? Elijah. Hello? Hello? You good, bro? All right.
hello hello.
All right. You good?
Yeah,
All right. What were you saying?
I said he'll always have a spot right here.
Okay, bro. Bro does not have a there. Yeah, he trolled me
Yeah,
today.
we have.
He said Devontae to the Dolphins. I'm like, all right, bro. All
Yeah,
right.
Devontae to the Dolphins, baby.
All right. Next, we got Saquon Barkley getting the biggest deal,
Woo!
highest paid running back ever. Resigns with the Philadelphia Eagles. Just won a Super Bowl. Bad for the Cowboys, obviously. You know, Saquon, go get your bag, buddy. I like Saquon, but not the Eagles. But he got a big bag. How do you feel about
I
it?
love
You like
Saquon,
the
man.
Eagles?
Very I'm very happy for him. I'm very happy for this team. They're a good team. I'm happy that he's getting his money that he deserves 100%. He was not getting that with the Giants. But yeah, I mean the Cowboys could have had Saquon and Derrick Henry, but
Oh, but Jerry Jones is
you
mentally stupid. He's just, oh, God. I don't want to talk
know,
about it. It makes me mad till this day, bro.
it's all right. It's all good.
Next.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm going to let you talk about this one. I'm going to let you. Oh,
If Dad is watching this right now, just want to say,
oh yeah,
Da
your dad.
Bears,
Yeah. The Bears, his dad's a Bears
Da
fan. Hey,
Bears.
you talk about it. You talk about it. Joe Thuney today.
Um, Joe Tooney. I mean, I if not top three, maybe number one guard in the entire league, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He is one of the best offensive linemen this year by far, showing his like agility and what is that? What is that word?
Power.
Flexibility in like in terms of being able to play like a tackle position and guard and like center and like he played every position this year basically. And only for a fourth round pick is insane in my opinion. Like, I believe that he is worth way more than that. But you know, the Bears won this trade, and yeah, the
Yeah.
Bears.
Um, they saw Caleb Williams was getting killed back there, so it's glad to see them get alignment. Is good. One of the best guards in the league. So it's good to see the Bears going forward. And I'm just saying, they always go crazy in the off season. They might three-peat for off seasons, for like getting the best off season, bro.
Yeah,
But actually, the next
they just
one,
need to get defense, man.
yeah.
Defense.
But the next one is also the Bears. Jonah Jackson, also
The
another lineman
Bears.
for only a fourth too. So Bears are getting still. He was a Pro Bowler in the last 4 years. I don't remember what year, but he was a Pro Bowler, and he's a good lineman. That the guy. So the Bears are moving forward. I mean, they're doing good, man.
Yeah,
Uh, obviously you said defense. They do need a little more defense. Do you think Keenan Allen stays with the Bears?
I think they release Keenan for cap space,
Ooh.
and they let him go free agency. Whoever picks him up, or he retires. Depends. He's old.
Do you think they
He's pretty
draft a
old.
receiver if they
So
release him?
I think you know. I don't know. I think they pick up a receiver in free agency, low key.
Yeah.
I don't think they
I mean,
draft a guy. I think they're going to draft. They're either going to draft Genty or they're going to draft an offensive lineman.
yeah, I've heard they're gonna trade Swift and pick up Genty for the draft. So that would be kind of interesting to see
That
that.
would be a good idea. That would be a good situation for them.
Yeah, but next, let's go to Gardner. All right, this is not a big thing, but Gardner
Skip.
Minshew released by the Raiders. Next, Sam Hubbard retiring at the age of 29 years
Dang.
old. This is crazy. This is a big loss for the Bengals defense. I
And
think I
if they weren't
forgot.
already bad,
Yeah, I think I already uh I forgot to put this in the slides. But what's his name is looking for Trey Hendrickson is
Trey
looking for a
Hendrickson.
trade. That is
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk let's talk about that, bro, because that's their best defensive player saying he's gonna look for a trade. That's insane.
No, he didn't say he was looking for a trade. The Bengals
Oh
organization
dang.
said that they would be willing to trade him for something.
Why are you gonna trade the best defensive player on your team when your
They
defense
must be picking up.
sucks?
They must have like a prospect or like a crazy draft prospect that they see. Like they're just like,
Abdul
I'm gonna get
Carter?
rid of everything for
I'm
this
just
guy.
kidding.
He ain't going that late, bro.
I know. Well, if they trade up that high, Trey Hendrickson, who you going? Nah, look at
Mhm.
nah. I don't know. It's just weird to see the Bengals do this. So it's weird.
Yeah.
All right, next, let's go. This is crazy.
Ooh.
This is crazy.
Ooh.
Tyler Lockett released. He's a receiver that, like, he's good. He has played so long too because he never got hit. He just went down every time. Never got tackled. So Seahawks released him. This the next thing we're also going to talk about makes a Seahawks fan day horrible. March 5th is the
Terrible.
Seahawks incident where it all went downhill. Let's talk about that too. Let's talk about them combined. DK.
DK Metcalf requested a trade from the Seahawks right after Tyler Lockett had been released. This just shows how much like of a family that you can create with a team like this. Like how much of a connection. And he just said that he didn't see himself like winning with that team. Like I mean, they were winning, but they were winning barely. They were like 9-8 last
Always
year,
getting 9 wins, yeah.
and that's just not that he doesn't want to be a 9-win team. He doesn't want to be like that for the rest of his career. He wants to see something better. He sees himself in a better position than that, and I just hope that he goes to a team that deserves him and that treats him right. You know.
Yeah, I think DK Metcalf is a top 15 receiver in the league. That's me. I think that personally. How do you feel about that? Hmm?
That is a crazy take,
If he got the ball,
especially this year.
if he got the ball more, he would be put him on the Cowboys. Put him on the
If he got
Cowboys.
the ball more, he'd be top 10. If
Yeah,
he got the ball more, he'd be top 10.
like he's a
I'll say
six
that.
five, 200 something pound beast who can run like a 4.4, 4.3.
Yeah.
Like he's crazy, bro. Like, but yeah, he's requested. I don't even know where he would go to be honest. Like, who would trade? Like, I heard the sea.
People are saying Cowboys.
Yeah, I want him to go to the Cowboys, but people are saying also that Seahawks want a first and third round pick for DK. That's kind of a little much,
First?
and a third, a little much
Dang.
for a 27-year-old turning 28. I like DK, so I would trade him to the Cowboys for like a second. I think I would do that.
Yeah.
But also, he wants 30 million a
That's
year.
good. Yeah, that's a little much. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, so it's a little weird. I don't know where he'll go. But you want to go to the next one?
Yep.
Max Crosby getting the big
Woo!
bucks. Patty Few, 3 years, 106, biggest non-quarterback contract in NFL history.
Yep. As you said, biggest non QB quarterback contract. You know, I mean, if anybody deserves it, it's him, man. I mean, he continues to be persistent with the good games, the good play, the good sacks, like the good movement around the pocket, the good breaking blocks, like all that. He's just one of the best D linemen in the league, and if anybody deserves it, it's him. So you know, I mean, I just gotta give him props, man. Get your money, get your bag.
Um, this is where I'm gonna bring up Micah Parsons because Micah wants to be the highest paid. It doesn't matter. He'll take a pay cut for the team. He won't do that. He wants to be the highest paid. So when he sees Max Crosby be the biggest paid, he's probably gonna want more money, and that's where the Cowboys will be cooked because we're gonna have to pay
Yeah,
him all that money.
y'all need to get rid of Micah, man.
I want to keep him. He just wants a lot of money, and people are saying trade Micah for Abdul Carter. It's like Abdul Carter's like Micah. It's just he's younger, rookie contract. So,
Yeah,
but would I do that? I don't really. I
it's
don't
a
know.
hidden dead
Hidden
Michael,
dead.
basically.
Yeah. All right. Next,
All right, what's next?
a lot of defense. Zach Bond resigned.
Okay.
This was expected. Just won a Super Bowl. 3 years, 51 million.
He had what was the word? He had been nominated for Defensive Player of the Year, and I mean it shows his
Yeah.
defensive play, his play reading. He's one of the best linebackers in the league right now,
Yeah.
and this year he just was really on the come up, and I'm glad he got paid.
Yeah. And got a pick in the Super Bowl, so that probably helped with the contract a bit.
Yes, sir.
All right. Next. This was a surprise to me.
Woo!
Joey Bosa.
Woo!
Where would he even go, bro? Like
He's gonna go to San Francisco.
with his brother. Yeah,
That'd
yeah,
be crazy, man.
yeah. Also, he's a
That'd be
cowboy.
insane.
Um, yeah. I mean,
Joey, Joey,
oh
Joey.
no,
We always got a spot for you right here. Right?
they got a
Always got a
spot
spot.
for every player for the Dolphins.
And got a spot for my dad too. You know.
Yeah, the Bears. I've heard Khalil Mack wants to return to the Bears.
Ooh, that'd be nasty. That'd be nasty.
To
My dad
return
would be,
Mack,
I think, just
so crazy.
that would be jump joy.
Sure. All right, next. This is crazy. Uh,
Oh yeah,
you talk about it. You talk about it first.
man. I mean, Christian Kirk, dude, a guy that was relevant for like 2 years. Like he was. I mean, he was one. He was a very, very good. He's a very, very good wide receiver. He just fell off this past year, and they just released him like nothing. Like this why I hate the Jags so much, bro, because they don't realize that the talent they have. They pay Trevor Lawrence, which is the worst quarterback in the entire NFL,
That's
and I will stand on
crazy.
that. He is the most overrated quarterback in the entire NFL. He is terrible. He's all hype. He's no skill. And yeah, they just continue to break off with these people, and we'll talk about Evan Ingram getting released later down the line, and I mean, it's just crazy how they let go of all this talent every offseason and they still continue to just be worse and worse and
Did
worse and
bro
worse.
just
So, yeah.
say Trevor Lawrence? Yo, that's a hot take right there. That's the hottest take you can have.
Bro,
Um, so
like,
they released him, then they traded. It was weird. Like it was like a trade. So 7 round picks, not bad. Obviously, that's great for them. Christian Kirk's not as good as he was 2 years ago, but he's still a decent receiver for
oh,
so
I didn't even talk about him getting traded to the Texans. I mean, that's going to be good for CJ Stroud. He's going to have Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Stephon Diggs, Christian Kirk, like all these weapons. And yeah,
so that's pretty good for them. Next. That what you just talked about.
here we
Evan Ingram
go.
release. Jags are just sucking, bro. They just suck.
Man, Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram, one of the best tight end, one of the best veteran tight ends in the league.
Hmm.
I mean, he is truly one of the best in the league, and it's sad to see him go. But I mean, Evan Ingram, you're always gonna have a spot right here.
Bro has Johnu
Go
Smith.
ahead, go ahead,
Um, yeah,
come to the
Jags.
franchise.
Jags are just being bums lately. They have Brian Thomas Jr. That's the only receiver they have now. They're cooked. They're just cooked. Right.
Uh-huh.
Last slide. Bobby Wagner re-signs with the Commanders for a year, $9 million. He's still one of the top linebackers in the league. Yeah, it's a good deal. A little money, but it's good.
I mean, yeah, I mean, this is likely to be his last year in the NFL.
Hmm.
He is reaching that age where it's like, I mean, either go until the wheels fall off or you just stop now while you can. And I think he's going to stop after this year. I mean, he's only here for $9 million, 1 year deal. I think they release him next year and he retires in the free agency. So, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, good for Bobby Wagner. He's retiring in a good spot, good place, a playoff team. And yeah,
Hmm. Yeah. I mean that's our free agency talk. Nothing has happened since then, so that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed the pod. Um, that's all I gotta say.
yep. I hope y'all enjoyed. We'll see you guys next time. And yeah,
All
appreciate
right.
y'all coming by.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Peace.
Peace.